What is going on, everyone? Going live a little bit early, and it just, I've been missing a few shows. Goodness, I missed one show this month. Maybe two. I lost track. But you know what? I'm happy. It's Friday. We're back at it again. And I wanted to show you guys something. I just threw up an event for Team SP Loud, September 18th at the Greensburg Stereo Shop, Greensburg Mobile Stereo Shop. Go check it out. I will drop a link in the comments below. But without further ado, let's get to our show of just you guys talk about the topics. And if you got any questions, let me know. And we're going to get right to it. Hold tight. Let's get to this intro.
Living Loud with Andy.
Is this thing on? Let's get it. What is going on, everyone? It is Friday. This is the Late Live with Andy show. Thank you for tuning in. Now, this is just, the Ask Me Anything. You guys bring up the topics. Tell me what you guys are working on, your projects, your questions. That's what we are here to do, is answer them to the best of our knowledge between me and the group, man. You guys really help me out. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Lil Craner, what is going on? Thank you. How are you doing? I'm doing great, man. Thank you for tuning in. Tell everyone I said hello. Mom and Dad, thank you for tuning in. I love you as well. We got William, Living Loud with Andy, Friday night late show. Yeah, you're a rock star. As always, Andy. Thank you. Thank you, Will. Thank you for always tuning in. Thank you for doing what you do, man. Appreciate you being here. Bubba, happy Friday. What is going on, Bubba? Thank you for tuning in. Here we go. My mom, Aaliyah, is practicing drawing a kicker speaker. She has a sticker in her room that you put there a few years ago. Absolutely. You know what? We're going to need that for Oakley's cast. He gets to keep it on for 2 more weeks. Speaking of which, I have a picture of Mr. O with his cast. Mr. O is the one that he broke his arm, got a little hairline fracture there. As you can see, Daddy signed it, Mommy signed it, and Mr. B signed it. So he's doing a lot better. I mean, I wouldn't say any pain. He's doing really good, and here's a picture of the actual fracture right there. I can't really see anything, and they even said that it's pretty hard to tell what's going on. But, you know, 2 more weeks, and he'll be good. So we're going to need that kicker. We're going to need that, Mom. We're going to need that. No pressure, Aaliyah. Love you guys. Cornut, what is going on? Thank you for tuning in, buddy. Mr. Brian Townsend, he joined us for the Rolling Thunder for a few minutes there, and RGA, and Blake as well. Thank you guys for tuning in, coming to the after show. This is what I usually do. I just do after shows, you know. It's nice, man. You know, I miss doing the Rolling Thunder show. It like warms me up for this stuff, you know. When you go when you go in there with no previous show, it's kind of like no preseason. You need the preseason. Hopefully you don't get injured too bad like the Steelers tend to get. Thank you for tuning in, Jeff. Yo, 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 what is going on, man? Mullen Performance, what is up? Can I shatter the windshield of an 83 Buick with 618s on 24K? If I told you no, you'd be mad at me. Absolutely, man. I feel like the structural of how the car is built is going to dictate how much pressure it's going to take for your windows to break. And obviously the frequency dependent, man. Honestly, you can have a system that plays like super low and it might not break the windows as a system that plays 55 hertz and up just because of how resonant frequency is. I've seen videos on YouTube where they use sound at 600 hertz and they can break glass. Like different frequencies, resonant frequencies, how that matters, and just pressure, physics. I'm sure with 618s and 24K, you could probably break a window. You might want to restructure your front of your car, man. But hey, thanks for tuning in. 83 Buicks, they're older cars. I wouldn't say your window might break right away, but you might have some slappy doors. It's all that metal, man. Heavy metal might be going in your factor. Yes, the Discord. That Discord distracted me bad. I know, you guys need to be here, not the Discord. I love the Discord, 14.4 talk, Discord chat for the win. But when we're here, check it out here, tune in. Speaking of which, we are low on voltage tonight. They're probably in the Discord. What's going on, Mike? We got the big Craner. What is going on, buddy? Thank you for tuning in. I hope you're doing well. Miss you, man. How's the kicker build been treating you recently? Yes, he's doing a lot better, though, RGA. He's doing a lot better. Dear Daniel Miller, what is going on, everyone? Hope you're doing well. Excellent, man. I feel a lot better. I actually missed work last night. I actually wasn't feeling very well. Man, tired and cold sweats. I might have been a lack of sleep and a lot of things, and there's some stuff going around. There's always something going around. It's 2022, but feeling a lot better now, and just happy to be here, man. Thank you, Lil Craner. Thank you, man. Just me. What's up? Thanks for tuning in. The kicker guys didn't sign the cast. No, they didn't. He actually broke his arm literally a week. Was it a week after? Not even 2 weeks after we came back from Stillwater. A little bit, yeah. It was like a week and a half, like 10 days after we get back from Stillwater. I'm sure they would, though, if they were here. I'm sure they would. All the way out in Pittsburgh, 15-hour drive, 6-hour flight. I don't know. Oakley, we're going to have to put you in the carry-on. David Monroe, what is up, Andy? Thanks for tuning in, man. I know you're always tuning in to 12-Volt Talk. And speaking of which, 12-Volt Talk went live. I know 14.4, guys. Love you both. But 12-Volt, Derek and Rob went live on Wednesday. That was awesome to see them. I feel like they are the true OG podcasters, in my opinion. And it's good to see them come around when they can. Brian Townsend, Andy the Late Night King, you name it. You got it, man. That's the name. I guess you could call it that. Absolutely, man. Night Owl, something like that. Appreciate you, buddy. Now we got a little bit of voltage here. You know, we're turning up the gain. Voltage it's there. It's holding in, but I don't know if we have all 14.4 volts tonight. We got 7.7. What's going on, 25? Thank you for tuning in. RJ, I can't believe you said I was crazy, Andy. You're just a little bit. It's okay, man. It's okay to be a little crazy. Walter, you're tuned in early. You're learning. Thank you for tuning in, buddy. I hope you're doing well. Oh, come on, go Packers, man. I remember the high school days. There was one guy that liked the Patriots, I know. And there was one guy that liked the Colts, and then there was one girl that liked the Packers, and of course I was a Steeler fan. So it was a thing. So I understand the Packers. I loved Aaron Rodgers. Or not Aaron Rodgers, Brett Favre. I mean, Aaron Rodgers is okay, but come on, Super Bowl, what was that, 30-something, 40? 45, I think that would have, 2010. It's a bittersweet moment in my mouth. Steelers haven't been back to the Super Bowl since, but they're not a bad team, man. Super chats ain't working, SJC, just letting you know. But thank you guys for your donations and your super chats. It just means a lot. Thank you so much. El Fuego with a $10 super chat. Looking at a Gately box for my CompQ15 on 1200 watts. Which one would you pick and why? 4 cubic feet, 58 square inches of port, tuned to 32, 4.75 cubic feet, so a little bit bigger of a box with more port area, 68 square inches, tuned to 31, or 5.5, which is even bigger with 80 square inches of port, which is a lot of port area. I would go with the middle just because, honestly, once you go bigger and bigger and more port area, yes, you can get more SPL, but then your bandwidth can suffer, and there's a lot of factors with unloading below your tuning and just factors with that, or even box rise of how efficient the enclosure is. I know enclosures that have really big ports that may be big, they just, they're not as efficient. They're not creating that pressure, but you have less chuffing of the port. There's a lot of variables to look at. And if you want it to sound musical, do you want it to have a good punch, or do you just want that 32 hertz and that 30 hertz sine wave of just how the different music is orchestrated and designed? If you're playing DJ Rusticals, I mean, honestly, it's a lot of sine waves, but there's a lot of kick drums too, but it's more sine waves than anything. And I feel like box designs of just how everything is working together will work better with different types of music, and not just frequency alone, but the type of frequency and how it's going through there. There's a lot of variables. Man, I would just go with the middle one just because it's the middle one. You're going to get both. You're going to get low end extension. You're going to get that SPL. If you lean one way or the other, you're going to get one or the other, and you're really going to be lacking the other ones. I love Cookie Monster, but I am leaning way on the right side, man. I'm a big box, but I have a smaller port, but not too small, but all lows. I got all lows, no highs, man. I missed that mid bass. Quad box makes up for it. So if you want to have two builds, absolutely, you can do that. But I would go with I think I talked to you about this before with designing and stuff. I didn't know he had different preset enclosures, but honestly, with the amount of power, you don't want to go too big just because of power limiting. Just not power limiting, but just mechanical failure with just having a very big box and a lot of power. You're going to hit those limits quicker. What's going on, SJC? Thank you for tuning in. Joe Cook, what is up? 25's telling them to make it rain, and they do. Baba, what is up with a 14.4 volt super chat in celebration of rekindling a past friendship with my boy, 25 hertz to life, 14.4 volt Discord chat for the win. If you guys got the invite, I guess you're cool. It's a really cool, a chat to just talk to the guys that are here and just the community in a way where there's no rules, but obviously we're there to have a good time. We're not being crazy and stuff, not too crazy, but it's just cool because it's not Facebook, it's not Instagram, it's not just YouTube. It's just a separate platform, which is really cool. I just never did the Discord thing. I'm not a big gamer, sorry. That's why I'm just, I'm new to it, but I get it, man. Social media, it's my thing. What's going on, Justin? Thank you for tuning in with a thumbs up. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in as always. It's just cool that you guys are here. Smash that thumbs. It pushes the algorithm so other people can see this content. And if they got questions, that is what I'm here to do and try to answer them in the best way that I can. I'm no professional, but I know a thing or two about a thing or two. Dubs team says, I'm with Cornut. I know Cornut was just with Bill Frog. So, man, Cornut is just traveling around, ain't he? What is going on, Dub Team? Thank you for tuning in. Yes, sound can be destructive. Yes, it can. All right, let me scroll down here. 15.8 at the moment. Woo, that's a lot of voltage, man. Hey, sometimes you need it. More voltage, the better. See? DIY says crazy is a good thing. Within reason, everything's a good thing. Oh, Cornut, I'm sorry. The Steelers stole a Super Bowl from my Seahawks. Oh, I'm sorry. That was a good one. That was like the first Super Bowl I remember watching. I've watched the Dallas Cowboy one that we lost and stuff. But watching that, it was like the first year or second year. Yeah, it was the second year I really watched football. I didn't really watch football that much until Ben Roethlisberger came, man. I mean, I feel like a lot of people were like that. But I jumped on the bandwagon, or the end of the caboose, a little early, so it wasn't too bad. I was there from the beginning, at least with the Ben Roethlisberger era. So that, I'm sorry, man, but that's what started it all. Love you, buddy. Thank you for tuning in. Matt Hasselback was good, man. SJC. All right, what's going on, Blake? Thanks for tuning in. Blake was also on the Rolling Thunder with me, Scott, and Casey. Holding down the crew. Thanks for tuning in, man. RGA says, I'm with Andy on that, and space loss. Right, base or space. What do you want more? Man, sometimes you find that happy medium, and if it's your daily car, that's kind of what you want. But if it's going to be your base car and nothing else matters, man, screw the base, screw the space, take the base. Blah, 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 blah. Absolutely, Blake. It's okay. We enjoy you tuning in. All right, now we got all 14.4 volts of power. So now we can actually stream. Thank you for tuning in, Deviant. Hey, you know what? The 14.4 volt Discord brought a lot of people to a lot of other shows, even the Quietly Loud. After Deviant, hear me out. After the 12 volt talk show, it tuned a lot of people into the Quietly Loud. And you know what? It's a great tool so that we can all communicate. It's hard with YouTube. YouTube is not Facebook or any kind of other social platform where you can just comment and message people. So the Discord really helps with a lot of things. And so we got to see, you know, not I tune in normally anyway, but like, you know, Drew Jones and Bobby Gately and Steve Barber, sharting on them. I mean, come on. So it is awesome. And yes, it'll bring you here and a lot of other live streams like the same, man. Jason DeClue, what is going on? Thank you for tuning in, man. Go Dallas. Okay, bye. Blocking. No, I'm just kidding. You could have said any other team. Thanks for tuning in, man. Appreciate you here. Yes, C is for Cookie, DeClue. Yes. DIY Audio Guy says, screw the space, make some bass, sounds like a t-shirt. I know. You know what? That's a good idea. Screw the space, make some bass. That's just like this other comment, that post I made about how some German website shared my thing, and one person was like, who cares about the music? We care about the hair trick, or something along those lines. And I was like, ooh, that's a decal on my car waiting to happen, or a t-shirt. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Appreciate that you're here, buddy. Oh, come on, Saber. We need you on the Discord, man. We need you. Everybody that's anybody's on the Discord. If you get the invite, I don't run it, or I would totally get you on there, man. You got to talk to Deviant or John K. All right, let me scroll down here. All right, cool. I think I'm caught up for the most part. Yes, 14.4 into Heezy for Sheezy. It is lit. All right, cool. Let me scroll down here real fast. I got some things to show you guys anyway. Here, we'll start. That's weird, that's going backward. But that's okay. Here. Okay, so like I said in the beginning of the show, Team SP Loud, it is for sure. It is final September 18th, Greensburg, Pennsylvania. You can't miss it. Go check it out. We'll be there from 12 to 8. I'm there a little early, setting up and stuff. Free to attend. There'll be food, drinks, cheap, way cheaper than Sheets. But if you want to go to Sheets, Sheets is right down the road. Got facilities, bathrooms. Trust me, when you're having a car audio competition, those two things are very important to have. If you don't have them, you can really tell a difference between what type of car show you got. And so it'll be awesome. And $20 to compete. And there's 12 classes, music classes, average class, kick, headrest, you know it, you name it. It's going to be fun. And make sure you guys, if you're in the area, come on out. It's Greensburg, the Stereo Shop Mobile. There's the trophies we give out. There's Josh and Hogan from Team Base Outlaws. Love those guys. They are awesome, man. And then there's Oakley's arm. Oakley's arm. Now, let me get to right here. You know what? I seen that Toaster 25. You got to talk to Deviant. I think he's the one that put it on my website. Appreciate you guys. What's going on, Jaquan? Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate that you're here. Absolutely, El Fuego. Absolutely. All right, so what I got on the screen here is literally the Park and Pound setup that I did for the pilot, because I don't know if you guys know anything about Mecha, but Mecha is just a, with the Park and Pound, it's a 30-second average. The meter is 6 feet away. And the power rate there is times 2, so 1600 watts. I was able to do 125.6 for 30-second average. I got a 126.4 on a burp, but that's not how that works. So you're 6 feet away, doors open, and if you're a Patreon, you got a little video of how I did it. And you know, I just thought that was something cool. I did that a few nights ago, and it's my loudest Park and Pound I've ever had. It's louder than Cookie Monster. To be honest with you, I'd never even metered Cookie Monster and Park and Pound, because I bet you any money it's probably a 21 or a 22. Yet it's louder in the car, or whichever way you want to take it. 32 hertz, and it's just how the sound exits the vehicle. It's loud in the vehicle. And bigger vehicles tend to get louder just because there's, you know, just how the air is coming out of the vehicle and just how it's set up, especially a no wall, and you got a bunch of cabin to help cabin gain and boost the wave, and just how that stuff kind of works with SPL. It's my loudest score I've ever had on a Park and Pound. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And I was thinking about going to state finals next weekend, but I mean, that's a 2-hour drive, and I just got a lot of things I got to do. I got more content for you guys. I got to get this Amp Dyno setup going. I got to finish the Walmart build. I need to buy more subs for more Walmart builds. I got a lot of stuff I got to do, plus everything else that I do with the live streams, the Kicking with Andy, man. I would like to go, but just not in my interest right now, man. It's just not worth the time. It's the time. It's not anything else. It's just the time. But yeah, man. Let's see. 25 says, I Park and Pound in the past, could have used the SPL meter just to hear the loudness. Right, and you know, honestly, with Park and Pound, you can kind of tell how loud a vehicle is just because of how the, you know, you're hearing it from the outside, and that's kind of the idea of it, is like, how loud would you sound if you just parked somewhere and played your system, pounded it out. Okay, let me scroll down here. Oh, and thanks to Deviant, let me pop this up here. Thanks to Deviant, we all know now, which I didn't even know, there is a 15% discount on the Living Loud with Andy merch store. Anything you buy, 15% off. I think that's pretty cool. And yeah, go check it out. The link is actually just in my YouTube bio. You click it, it'll take you to my website. Look for the guy with the t-shirt that says merch, and go click it, go check it out, go get yourself some koozies, some cups, some stuff like that. And you know, I barely make anything from it, and I'm not really trying to make money from merch, but it's there if you guys want to do it. You know, I think it's awesome, you know, to run other people's merch and just represent, you know, as a community, and just, you know, I try to make cool designs for you guys too. I mean, come on, it's got a old school, it's got literally this Solo X on the back end of it. It's my Solo X, so I mean, come on, it's a 3D render of it, but come on, it's pretty cool. Deviant Andy has another product posted on the Discord. Oh, there was that product. That's probably the meme you're talking about, the L7X, the L7X meme. Thank you for your super chat, buddy, and appreciate you for letting me know about that. You know, sometimes it does it without me knowing. Oh man, my nose. I want to sneeze. You know what? I'm gonna sneeze. Wait a second. Ah, so much better. What's going on, everyone? And we're back. What I see a Hank Hill voice. In my best Hank Hill voice. Yep. Man, you guys are funny. All right. Cool. What else? Let me see. Did I miss anything else? We got Ashy up in here. What's going on, Ashy? Thank you for tuning in, buddy. Now, this guy that I got, check this out. Got a Boss amp. My good old Goodwill auctions. If you're a Patreon, you've seen the other one. And you're going to see the other one too. But this was the not in pristine condition one. John, you don't want to know what my sneezes are like. No. It's not a weird sneeze, but it's the more louder sneeze, but it depends the type of sneeze. There's always different types of sneeze, you know what I mean? It's just... But this is the Boss. It's got 1,000 watts, but it's only got a 25 amp fuse, so I doubt that it's going to do 1,000 watts. But look at it. It's got a VU meter right there. And Plexi window, I mean, the Plexi window's got to add 50 watts a channel. 2-channel, nice little Boss amp. Pay like 20 bucks for it. Take it. If it works, it works. It don't, it don't. It's got a mirror on it. I can use it as a mirror, you know, whenever, in case it doesn't work. Yes, very, very shiny. Very shiny. Thank you, SJC. All right, now, this next one here. Brand new, never used, Boss, called the Rage series, okay? But this thing has a built-in fan, 2 VU meters. I mean, like, Derek, are you seeing this right now? I'll have to show him later. He just loves VU meters, and I think they're so cool too, you know? But for old school and Boss, you just don't see it anymore. You just don't see it. And look at the VU meters. This is a Boss audio amplifier, guys. This is not your AR series, just plain Jane cheap amplifier. This thing has built-in fans, high performance. Look, it says high performance on it, guys. I mean, look at the thing. Power output, like 2 VU meters and like holy decibels. Look at that. It's crazy. Has the box, obviously was taken out of the box for pictures, thank goodness, because some of these websites, they just put up a box and they don't even open it, so you don't know what's inside. Oh yeah, there's some kickers in there, meanwhile they're my old blown stock speakers. So it's nice to have them at least take it out of the box. REV 985. Oh, and this thing has built-in tri-mode, which is pretty cool. I'm still learning how to do that. I know that's very old school. Just another picture of the fan. Let's see here. As you can see, it's still in its original wrapping. This thing's beautiful. It's got gold plated. Okay, this ain't no, I don't know if it's real gold, but it says gold plated 14 karat terminals and RCA freaking, you know, jacks, inputs. It's got 50 amps of fusing, 225 amps of fusing. And this is a 4-channel. I don't think you need much more for a 4-channel. You know, I mean, for your basic 4-channel, this thing is gonna do some kind of power, man. It's gonna do some power. And it shows you how to bridge it. And there's the RCAs. It still has the caps on it. This thing is brand new, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. This thing is just mint. And it has tri-mode, but I don't know how that works exactly. But yeah, that's it. Cool. I got through all the the stuff I wanted to show you guys. But man, I cannot wait to amp dyno that amp. Sorry, Bobby. I know I'm gonna get to the kicker amp. It'll be my first one, but this, I can't wait to get it. I just purchased it 2 nights ago. It's not here yet. It will be here. I got the other one, obviously. But I didn't even try it. We'll see if it works. Hopefully, you know, I paid like 3 times the price for this one and the other one. But I mean, it's brand new and it's got VU meters. Did you see that thing? That thing is just awesome. For a Boss amp, come on. I've never seen anything like that. Too much, 25. Too much. Way too much. I don't care what it says for power. It's got all the watts. Yes. Yes. Struck by lightning watts. Is that a class AB? I believe, yeah, I think all Bosses are AB amps. But you know what? They are, I watched this one guy, he's got like 500,000 subscribers. I don't know how none of us heard of him. I forget his name, and that's probably why. But he opened up a Boss amp, and literally was looking at all the components and stuff, and he was doing all kind of like tests, like how Joe was doing on the Unmasked show, and just seeing like what it did. And it's just got like an IC chip in it. It was a Boss 200 watt, the little dink thing. It's just a radio, really. And but he was saying like how it had like some kind of like filtering between something on the output that he was surprised it even had. I feel like with Boss, yes, you're getting underrated. Yes, you're kind of paying too much, but it's entry level stuff. It takes a lot to get into something, in the very beginning of just, pay more, you get more per dollar, and you just don't get accurate ratings. But within the products, I guess it works. But dummy proof, built decent, it's not gonna catch on fire. We seen videos where people were throwing in copper trying to blow up a Boss amp, and it's just still going. It's not like it's going into protect, or it's not going into protect when it should. It's just a good amplifier for that purpose. Yeah, Stevie and Taco Bell is the reason humans are on Earth. 100%. You and Kayla would get along quite well. RGA says any company can make a good product, just will they? Right, and I feel like so much in life just comes down to money. It really does. Let me scroll down here. Oh yeah, thank you, by the way, Mom, for the liking of the background music, the waiting screen. It works. It works. I usually, if you know me, I sneeze a lot. I got crazy allergies, but I'm pretty good right now. And that was another thing that was bothering me. Allergies, man. Allergies. I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it Friday. I gotta make it. I gotta make it Friday. I'd buy that for $1. I mean, come on. Come on. It's mint. It's mint. Like, if you're going out and just buying it for your car, sure. Yeah, no. I mean, honestly, I don't think it's probably the best product, for you, depending whatever you're buying, whatever your situation is. But it does geared towards the people that only want to spend $150 on their entire system for an amp, a box, and a sub, when you buy a $69 amp that does 150 watts. You could pay twice that and get 4 times the watts. It all depends, and it does hit the type of people that need that. William says, watch your mail for tomorrow. I will, buddy. I will be here. I will be here. That's the best type of, stuff that happens. It doesn't matter what. From Amazon, from you guys. I get special deliveries from you guys, and I appreciate that, and I love you guys for it. And I don't know, I just open the door and you see a package and you know what it is, or you don't know what it is, or you know what it is, but you still want to open it. You know what I mean? Like that. It's great. I feel like every guy's like that. Not saying that girls aren't, but just saying. Appreciate that, William. Bobby, you always sending me pictures on Messenger. Always. What is going on, Bobby? Thank you for tuning in. Is it a Z? The Boss amp? No, it's a, what did I say? Rage? Dude, you look up Boss Rage. They got newer ones, but I cannot find the model year on this. I'm going to have to look to see underneath to see if I can find some kind of year. Even the manual has nothing. And, but it's cool. It's definitely old school. It's got tri-mode. They don't make amps like that anymore. 25. How would you rate sound quality in Boss amps? Man, not great. Not at all. It's not that they're terrible static. It's just, he was even explaining on that cheap Boss 200 watt, it actually played 20 to 20, went to 20 to, or about 30 hertz to 30,000. So it had a roll off, and every amp has a roll off. So, and I think that stuff's cool. With John or with Joe doing that video at Kicker Unmasked, and then me seeing this guy talking about it, I kind of had an idea of what he was testing and why, what makes high fidelity and what an amp does. And he was just doing all kinds of stuff to see if, the amps had dips or spikes, and he was throwing in all these frequencies to see how they sound. It's not that it's bad, it's just you're not getting much. That's the thing. And just like any product you have, expect what you pay for, or have your expectations, within reason of what you're putting together, what type of speakers, what type of amp, the price that you have involved with everything. Don't, walk in expecting less, you'll be happy. And it'll get you by for whatever the situation is, but it's not going to be something that oh, hey guys, look what I got. It's not going to be that, but to the right person, is it going to work? Sure. Is it going to sound great? I guess okay. I've played them in cars, and it's just like I see people, they crank up the bass boost, the gain, because they just want more power, and they can clip it all day because it's not that much power, but it doesn't sound good. But if you play it within reason on a very small setup, it'll be fine, and that's anything. That's really anything. Let me know if you guys like the new background music. I just added on to what I already had. Obviously, it'll flip like it usually does, if you even notice. But I added a few more tracks, and I'm going to keep adding more of the ones I like. It's really hard to find good background music, the stuff that I kind of like to dance to, and, whatever the situation is. SJC, Boss is the largest car audio manufacturer worldwide. Huge volume. Huge. Right, and it's because of the type of product, the price point they have. And I feel like people bash on Scar, but they're doing the same thing, just a little bit more into our 1%er community, and then some too. He's killing it. Not gonna lie, both companies are, man. Both companies are. V13, what is going on? Thank you for tuning in, buddy. Appreciate that you're here. RVH, what is up? What is up? Exactly, Dub Team, exactly. Big D threw copper wire shards at a Boss amp circuitry, still didn't short out. Right, and if it hit the right spot, and it was like not safe, yeah, the amp's going to go and protect or just short out. But, it's the build quality of how things are wired. It's just like you don't want to put a V8 5.0 in a Geo Metro. You're going to blow the tires off. You're going to burn out the clutch. The transmission gears are going to get messed up. And I feel like that's how cheap amps can be. And they're not overbuilding. So things run good. And I feel like with the Boss stuff, yeah, it's cheap and it doesn't do much power, but you're never going to kill it. It's like having, I don't know, a regular 4-cylinder engine that isn't a Ford, something that's gonna last forever. Like the engines in Cavaliers, the bodies rust, the engines will go forever. Kind of same deal situation, man. You're just not getting much out of it, but it's just gonna last. You can send it in to protect a bunch of times, run it on poor electrical. It'll laugh. It'll say, okay, I'm going to protect. Let me know when you got some power. Oh, you got your ground taped down? No problem. Here's half the power. I'll just melt your fuse for you. And it's just, I like products like that where they're dummy proof, because we're all big dummies. We really are, man. You get real excited, you forget to do something, you turn your amp on and couldn't protect. It's like, oh man, I didn't even have the ground tightened down, or I didn't do this, and it's like, we need stuff like that. We do. If they would just accurately rate their amplifiers, like, and even if it was an asterisk on the last page of the manual for bass heads only, okay? Hear me out, boss, okay? And then put actual RMS ratings on the back, real RMS ratings. Don't look here if you're anyone else other than a bass head. And they'll be like, what's a bass head? Is that car audio something? And actually put real ratings there. But leave the max power rating for the guy that wants to say they have 2,000 watts in their system. Trust me, I was one of them. I had like 3,600 watts at one time, man, between my 1 amp and my mids and high amp. And it was banging. My Kenwood 1,800 watt. Yeah, let me tell you, I had 2 of those, 3,600 watts all day. Let me tell you, I was clamping about 6. But those are the type of people that get into car audio and may or may not eventually be like you and me. They may just fizzle out, but they bought their product, they move on. And then they turn into like us, where they learn more. And I feel like every hobby's like that, where you're going to walk into something buying the Smock, you're going to be buying the Boss, you're going to be buying, whatever the Mitsubishi Mirage, just because you can afford it, because it's cheap, And because it's the entry level and you have no idea about whatever the situation is that you're messing with. You go to Walmart to buy a hang on the back filter instead of getting a canister. It's just because you just don't know, but there's more of those people than us. Hands down. Okay. What's up, Troy? Troy Underwood. He is running our fantasy football this year. I usually just run it, but we're letting Troy do it. Troy's a dude. And we're starting our NFL fantasy draft tomorrow at 9 o'clock Eastern. And we got Dave Kostlik to jump in because we're down a man. Thank you, Dave. Of course, Kayla's in there. And a lot of other people. Megan and Troy's son and just, other friends too. And it's just, we usually do it all the time. And it's just something cool to do, And I felt bad for SJC. He wanted to jump in. I was like, oh, and I get a message from Larissa. I'm like, oh, like... if I would have known then, if I would have known, Troy, we might have to jump it up to a couple too. Can we do that? Can we? Oh man, thank you for tuning in, buddy. RVH says there were a couple of Zed-made Boss amps. I don't know which ones. Inform me on this Zed. Dub Team, Andy Armor Series ran D-Class amps by the way. You know what? That kind of makes sense, the AR series, because they were small. No, really? Those are AB. Armor, the AR 1500. There's no way that's D-Class. That's AB. That's got to be AB. I swear it says AB right on the side, right on the front of it. It says 1500 AB or whatever. I swear that was an AB amp. I didn't know that was D-Class. There's no way. Either way. 150 watts all day for the 1500. What was it? The AR 4000 that actually did 1,000 or something like that, or decent amount of power for like $100 or something like that. You couldn't really beat it at the time. Kevin Charles, thank you for tuning in. I need a custom box for two L712s. Well, where are you? Are you local to me? I know a few box builders. I wish I could build boxes. I just can't. You can have one. They're a little more expensive. MBE does them, but I know a few guys around here. If you need some specs and you got a saw and a jigsaw and, a tape measure and, I don't know. I can tell you how to build one, man. I'm telling you, it'll save you some money. And once you want to build your own custom box or have one built, you should learn eventually how to do it yourself so that you can make something that maybe sounds better to you once you get to know how things kind of work. You know what I'm saying? That's my advice to you, just because. But if you just want something that just sounds better than the free prefab or whatever the situation is, you don't have a box, but you know that I should go get a custom box for my car, for the power that I'm running, for the type of music that I play and how I want it to sound. So I totally get you. You're on the right path, man. I just don't build boxes anymore. I miss those days, but yet, I just don't have time. I don't have time unless it's like literally for me. Selfish, call me selfish, but that's literally the only time I do have because it's taking something else up. Man, that pilot build threw me sideways just because it was so much. And I didn't even have to build a box. But I feel like boxes, they take a good day, good 10, 12-hour day, and that's a cheap, no paint, make it right, sand it down, done. Plus, there's a lot of preparation beforehand that people don't account for when you're building boxes. You don't want it to be cookie cutter. You really don't. You can. You can absolutely can. But if you're around the area, let me know. I can have someone build one for you. Jas Sidwater DD holds world records. Digital design, very good brand. Absolutely, man. I feel like each company kind of does, man. Even I think Boss Audio even used to be good back in the day. I mean, shoot. JL, Rockford, Kicker, they all had their daylight, man. Come on. Neos are a thing. Yes, they are. But there's pros and cons with each, man, and just the type of Neo that you're using and what you're trying to get out of the Neo compared to the Ferrite, other than sheer weight. There's a lot of factors with that, but yes, man, neodymium is the future in most aspects. I mean, you look at a lot in like with water resistance too. Just like weight, you see Neos more in coaxials and stuff like that. before we even started seeing them in these huge drivers. They were already being used. Absolutely. Ray Tyler, what's going on, man? I was told all knobs to the right. Is this true? I mean, yes, if you just turn your pre-out down and match that, 100%, buddy. But your noise floor is going to be terrible. I'm telling you. Thanks for tuning in, man. Troy says they do okay power at 16 volts. What, Boss? I mean, it depends the power supply. Yes, you can get more power with higher voltage regardless of what you're running in most cases. Depends of how the amp's built too, but yeah, within reason. But is it going to be a significant difference? Dub Team says the amps are dummy proof, the subs are not. I mean, any sub is not dummy proof. And if we could have a dummy proof sub where when you started clipping or heat, if they could have some kind of like circuit breaker. I know circuit breakers are a bad thing. You don't use them for cars, and more you break it, weaker it gets. But a circuit breaker for that is controlled by a temperature sensor of how hot the coil's getting. I know it'd be very expensive, but if you could have something like that other than just a temperature readout where it would electronically disconnect the power that goes to the subwoofer when it hits a certain temperature. Now, would that suck if you're playing? Yeah. Could it throw off your entire system because you unhook one sub and you're running 4 and they unload and then you run into mechanical failure? So that probably wouldn't work. It would have to be something where it was just I don't even know. You really couldn't. Maybe on the amplifier, but then the amp's still going to keep going and the subs are going to be cooked. I know. I wish there was a bulletproof way for subs to not blow up, like how amps are just designed better. I mean, at the end of the day, it's heat, you know, and there's no protection on a subwoofer. There's no protection light. Kind of wish they did. All right, let me scroll down here. I'm probably really behind in the comments. I am always behind. Boss is hood or good? Could be both, but I'd never buy it. Right. I mean, a hand-me-down or for free, all in. I do amp dynos, I do YouTube. Yeah, I'm going to invest in it. Otherwise, no, probably not. All right, let me scroll down here. Amen, Ashy, yes. Bobby. So, Andy, did they accept your offer for the new house in Stillwater? No, that's still pending. One day, man, one day, when the time is right, just like everything. Joseph Keenan. Zed made a bunch of old amp boards for different companies, Autotech and Soundstream in the 90s, so maybe they had something to do with this Boss amp, because I feel like this Boss amp is a unicorn. For being a Boss amp, I mean, just look at the VU meters and the internal fan. Show me one other Boss amp that has that, please. Send me the link. I will post it up because I want to see it. Like, I have never seen a Boss amp with VU meters, let alone that, and a fan. That is just insane. And gold plating. Gold plated? What? Stop at gold. Wait, what? Gold plated? I don't care if it's plated. It's, you know, the whole way through, just plated. Gold. Term. Is it just a color? Is it? I don't know. But they have it listed in there like it's some kind of like feature, you know. Better, you know, gold is a good conductor. It's the best conductor you can get, you know, for just, it's like copper clad aluminum, you know, the outside's copper, the inside's aluminum, or whatever the situation is, you know, just for better conductivity at some point, you know, or just for looks. Who knows what the deal is with this? But that's just insane for a Boss amp. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I can't get over it, man. Kevin says, I'm in Houston, Texas, brother. No tools, no material working, 72 hours a week, got a prefab. Now, thought about MB. I mean, I can probably find you somebody. I don't know too many people out in Texas, but I know a lot of people. So I'm sure I could find you somebody that you're looking for. Go into the Kicker Club, make a post in there. If you're not, man, I don't know if you're on social media, if on Facebook, shoot me a message. I can try to find you the right person. If not, MBE might be your solution. It's just going to be a lot on shipping, and MBE, he charges, man. But that's what he does for a living, man. Scott, you're late, but it's okay. Thank you for tuning in. I know you probably just had your dinner. You had a long drive from your shop and just doing all that stuff. You made it on the show. Thank you for tuning in, man. I missed going on the Rolling Thunder. It's just like ever since I went down to Stillwater, I didn't even get to talk about it much tonight, but it's okay. It's ever since I went down to Stillwater, I haven't seen you guys. So it's just been a while, and it was nice to be back, man. It was nice to be back. And just everything else getting in the way, life. Goodness. All right, let me scroll down here. Bobby Gately. You know what? I would go with Bobby Gately. Just saying, if I were to pick, those are my only two options. Plus, you could get a Plexi box, man. Just go all out, bro. Go with the Plexi Bobby Gately box. Tell him I sent you. Maybe he'll throw you a bone or something. I don't know. Probably not, but it's worth a shot, Be like, oh, yeah, that Andy guy. Man, oh, okay, or tell him Bill Frog sent him. Probably get a bigger discount. He'll be like, oh, good old Bill Frog. Oh, man. All right, let me scroll down here. Just me, I think I am going to stay with DC Audio. So 4 LV 412s, two level 515s or 2 level 518s. I'm not too familiar on DC, but I know they have different levels, like up to 6 or something like that. So 4 12s, lower level, 2 15s, higher level, 2 15s, same level as a 15, 2 18s, same level as 15s. I mean, 218 is going to be more area than the 15s, so if you got the space for the base, go with the 18s, the level 5s, but you're going to need more power for that type of build because the type of driver, it's a higher level up. Usually that means they demand more power. So if you have 412s, you might need the same power, if not maybe more than the LV 518s, if you get what I'm saying. 412 is going to be more area than 218s, though, I believe. Let me think. An 18 is 276 times 2, which is 500 and, man, I don't even know, 42, something like that. And 412s is 113 times 4, 250, 500. It's like literally the same. Very, very close. Not like you notice a huge difference. And I think you're going to need more power for the 412s, even though that they're a lower level. I don't know enough with the specs and the enclosure and how they react and if it really is that big of a jump between the two. I feel like 218s, less subs is easier, man. Sometimes I'm checking the back of my quad box, making sure all subs are working, because I got 4 different subs, and one can start working as a passive radiator. The less subs you have, the more simpler your system can be and to diagnose if you do have any issues. And if you're going up against same cone area, I mean, there's motor force. You got to factor that in. Your 412s might have more motor force than the 218s or the 215s, So it all depends what you got and how you're going to line them up. If you're going to do all sub up, 412s are just going to naturally take up more space because you got 4 of them compared to 218s that you can load beside each other, even though they have the same amount of surface area, but they might have to be in a longer box sideways, or you have to put them sideways, like diagonal. There's a lot of variables with this stuff, man. Always is. But I would go with the 412s just cause, they're, I think it'll be louder. I think it'll be louder with the 412s. That's an opinion. William Andy Z Audio chose select amplifiers and modified them to do more. It was actually printed on the PCB itself to know this for sure. Wow, I don't know if I want to crack it open. I might on this one, but being how it is, I don't think it's going to be a board where you're going to be able to see the top end. It's going to be the bottom. You're going to see the green board or the PCB, or you might be able to see it right on the bottom without having to take everything apart. Just because, the VU meters are there, and this thing is brand new, man. This thing is, I'm gonna have to find out more about it before I get into it and before I do a video for sure. Cornut, just make sure you use a Boss 2400 watt subwoofer with a Boss 2400 watt amp and not a KXA 2400. Sounds like that was a personal decision of the past, and you know what? I'm not there to blame you, Cornut. It's okay. You see that 2400 watts on that Boss sub? It's like, Oh, well, I like Boss subs, and that kicker amp's that's perfect, man. It's got the Bluetooth bass knob. Yeah, man, it'll take it all day, and it's like dies in 3 seconds, and you're like, well, but why though? Right. If you match it, I feel like every company's like that, but if you would just list the ratings a little more appropriately, we wouldn't knock on you. But then if you did, if you would look at a Boss 1500 and it only does 150 watts and it's $70, that's not really worth it. But if it does 500 watts at 4 ohms, 517 at 4 ohms, and 1163 at 2, that's for $70. That's a deal. That's a deal. But you match it with the sub, you'll be fine. Meanwhile, hey, I've learned all my life, but I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know that, but you don't need that much power to be loud. You really don't. Even tapping into your 6x9s on, a big box with a big 15, it's very efficient. You're shaking that rearview mirror, man. It's making your system sound better. And it's like 15 watts, so you really don't need that much power, but when you have more, then you realize what you were missing. 25. Andy, did you watch the Urban vid by Big D? I wanted the amp to do good. Yeah, I listened to that more than I watched it. I was actually sanding the motorcycle fenders that I bought. I was wet sanding. Yes, I learned how to wet sand, and it works perfectly. I didn't actually listen to the ratings. I know it did shy. I know that. But I knew Urban amps just from a buddy of mine. He had one, a real dinky, tiny one. And I knew it wasn't... It looked like those old school gems, but I was like, I've never heard of this amp. But, right. I mean, at the time, even then, it was even worse. You didn't know how much power you were getting. You just knew which amp was louder if you ran it on the same type of system. Man, this Orion amp is just way louder than anything else, man. Why is that? It says it's only 50 watts. It's because it gets every watt out of that 50 watts. Absolutely, Kevin. Appreciate you tuning in. That's why I'm here. This is what we do. Try to help you guys out, man. Steve Mance, aka Zed, is still around. I'm going to have to look into him. Maybe I could ask him to see if he had any kind of partake on this amplifier. And if I could, man, an interview with that would be smoke it. That would be awesome. Oh, I scrolled all the way down. No! Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm not too far behind. You guys gotta let me know how far behind I am all the time, like every 5 minutes. Like, bro, you are 20 minutes behind in the comments. El Fuego, still running 4Z made Autotech amps from 89 in my 4Runner. Autotech, I've ran, not personally, but hooked them up, tuned them. I was always the guy tuning your system by ear, but I made it sound good, and wow, it sounds so much better, and I remember messing with Autotech, and yeah, it's budget stuff, but it's not the worst. It's really not. And man, I'm sure, I know they've been around for a while too. Just like Planet Audio and oh, there's another one. Oh, Lanzar. That's a good one. Where they were really good and now they're not so good. Just wanted Andy's take on the vid. Oh, for the Urban amp. I watched all his other ones. That's the only one I literally, I listened to. I watched the first, 2 minutes, and then I was just sitting there sanding and listening to it. And then Bryson came over and stepped on my phone. I'm like, ugh! And then, I stopped playing it, but I made it through the whole thing pretty much. And he did the little sound test thing and, all the fun stuff. I like his videos. I really do. I really do. $25 said an $850 wood box when they cost half before Gately, no thanks. I mean, I feel like box design, especially with wood prices in general, are going up, but it's labor, man. Is it worth the time? Is it worth the time? Jason Stokes, I'll have to watch the show later. Andy got a kid-free weekend. Take care. It's okay, man. You don't gotta tune in for me for that. I know the deal. I know you'll rewatch. I know a lot of you guys do. I do the same thing with these shows. Not all the time, but the ones I miss, I'll rewatch them to a degree, or sometimes from the beginning to the end, depending on what it is. If it's that interesting, I'm not gonna lie, and it's just like you do that, so it's okay, man. I'm glad that you're here. You say what's up, smash thumbs, whatever you guys got to do, and just letting me know, because I'm sitting in my room, okay, and just a corner. It's got a lot of kicker stuff behind it, but I'm just sitting here in a room, okay? So I need to know these things, that you guys are tuned in, you like it, and it makes me feel good, and then I can keep talking. Because, when no one's watching, it's like, okay, cricket. All right, I'll see you guys never. So, hey, I appreciate you guys. I really do. 25, you need to slow down. I see your comments. I am not throwing that one up. I'm not. Bad 25. We love you, but bad. Very bad. All right, cool. Sharting on them. You know the deal. Very comfy shirt. Very nice material, You pay a lot for these custom shirts. But when they're custom and they're nice and they're heavy material shirts, those are the ones that I like, because when you wash them, they wear the same again for a longer period compared to the real thin ones that just stretch out. Base with Kev, what is going on? Thank you for tuning in, man. I seen you went live the other day, and I was like, I missed it. You need to go live. I will watch. Let me know when you tune in or when you go live so I can tune in. Appreciate that you're here. Go check out his channel, man. He does a lot of bass vids, just like Jacob Viral and a lot of us guys, and even in Maul, and he's doing the bass video stuff. Go check him out. He's got a lot of content. Got to meet him at Slamology. Thank you for tuning in, man, and appreciate you being here. If you need any pointers for StreamYard, let me know. I only stream twice a week, but I could help you out. Definitely help you out. Maybe jump on once or twice. I like doing live streams. It's just like driving your car. You want to drive your sports car every day, but you only got so much money for gas, and you don't want to rack up all the miles on it and then, or get bored of it. It could be really bad. You could get bored of it. You don't want to do that, so you got to do it within reason. Just like everything. Okay, cool. Wow, we already went over that hour mark, man. I missed the Friday show. I mean, Tuesday, Kicking It With Andy is great. The Unmasked After Show is great. But this show was what started it all. Friday, just talking about whatever. No topic. Ask me anything. You bring up the topics. Shoot. I threw up a picture of Tanner, my brother-in-law's car, as the thumbnail. Like, we are here just to have fun. Because he had a yellow car. He needs a kicker decal. I'm trying to tell him. He needs a kicker decal. Jordan Nelson, what is up? Thanks for tuning in, man. You're actually at the end of the show here, but I appreciate you tuning in. Every Friday and Tuesday, either 8:30 or 10 o'clock at night, tune in, man. Appreciate that you're here. No, Andy, not the same. Auto Tech been dead since 2000-ish. I know. Ashy with the super chat. $4.99 super chat. Andy's Patreon is only $1 a month. If you're too cheap to do that, at least smash the like button. It's free. Oh, man. He went savage on that one. Thank you for the super chat, man. It started to sound like Deviant. I'm like, did Deviant text through Ashy's phone there for a second? And I was like, oh, no, this is Ashy. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Yes, go check out my Patreon. Starts $1 a month just to support, and you get behind-the-scene content, some stuff that no one else will ever see, and even Facebook. I keep it like that, just so there's stuff there for you guys to enjoy, and the whole point of Patreon and to support. Guys are awesome. And your super chatter guys, I'm gonna have to start making a list of who super chats and put them on the bottom here too, because it's just becoming every twice a week. You guys are always super chatting contributing, and it's like, if you're not a Patreon, your name's not there, and it's like, man, these guys are just really helping me out. It's like, I need to do more, but I can only do so much. It's insane, but your support means so much, guys, and thank you, Ashy. Oh, man. Deviant's coming there saying, Jason Stokes getting a stack of ones. Y'all know where he going. All right, let me scroll down here. Dub Team Andy, show everyone the scar room you got. Oh, man, that's actually the bathroom. Right at the toilet. Just right beyond garbage. No, I like Scar for what it is. And that's it. It's not that they're bigger brand, they're bigger, higher enders. My God, I can't even talk. Their high-end stuff isn't bad, and it's not the best, and it's not whatever. Not that it can't make music and sound good for what we're doing, because, and it's a cookie cutter in a way, click and buy parts, put them together company. But they're filling that need for the type of customer that wants an 18-inch woofer that's not a home audio speaker with a giant surround for $130, which I still need to build a box for. Derek has already done a video of 118 in the Scar loaded enclosure and then 2 of them. And I'm going to do one with a custom box, and I'm going to see, I mean, obviously I'll probably be in a different car, so my SPL might be a little bit different, but see what kind of numbers we can get, and maybe throw a decent amount of power on it. See what we can get, man. I don't know. I feel, yeah, it might not be the most efficient, sound the best. It's an 18-inch sub, man. 2.5-inch coil. It's going to do something. It's going to do something. Bass says, Bass with Kev, it feels like you're talking to yourself when the chat gets empty. Well, that's why you almost need to get people, you got a decent sized channel, man. Let people know ahead of time, hey, I'm going live, like in a week. And then 2 days before, hey, I'm going live. Day of, make the StreamYard post a few hours earlier so people know to tune in. And boom. You'll have people coming in there and just do what I do. Talk to the people. I know people might not say anything, but just say, hey, if you're here, you can see how many people are here. Hey, you watching? Drop a comment. And I know it's hard because I'll go live on TikTok. I have like 20 people, and it's like, because I'm just a guy with subwoofers, they disappear eventually. So, and it'll be like 1 or 2 people, and it's like, so, how you guys doing? And I get it. I totally get it. But maybe bring someone on with you so you can talk to somebody and, have a conversation rather than just talking to the audience and being, interactive as much as you can. I wish I could help more. I feel like that kind of hit the nail on the head there, man. But I get what you're saying, man. It's not easy to start up. Not at all. RGA watching, liked already. If I get a wild hair, I'll call you, Andy. Otherwise, you're good, bud. Thanks for tuning in, man. Appreciate you. You're not allowed to cut your hair, man. You can't do it. You can't do it. I cannot cut Mr. O's or Mr. B's hair. They got the long hair. I wish I could grow long hair. My hair just poofs, which needs a haircut, by the way. It's getting pretty bad. The Sony ZV-1 makes it look great, though. Let me tell you, it's not as bad. It's definitely frizzier in person. ZAudiocorp.com. Okay. Well, thank goodness I rewatch these shows, so I'll screenshot the stuff. Just like that guy's name that ran Zed. Absolutely. Bass Junkie 220, another guy that got a big channel. Thanks for tuning in, man. Would you just look at that? You know what I'm saying? You just gotta look at it. Thanks for tuning in, Jeff. Appreciate you, buddy. This means 2 hours tonight then, right? It's feeling like it. It's feeling like it. Still 35 people here, man. SJC, there were some other Zed-made amps, I think, but could be wrong. Autotech, Lanzer, Arc, you know what? It sounds right because I feel like a lot of those all do have similar styles of just what the amp looks like. Even till today, just how they're in the same area of type of amp, how it's built. Not inside, but at least physically, the appearance of it. Caboose, next up. No Friday show next week. Yeah, probably not. My buddy Justin Molyneux and Sam Viola, they're getting married. So I don't know if I'm going to be back in time. If I'm back in time, I'll do a live show. I'll spring it up on you guys. If not, Tuesday. But we'll be live here this Tuesday anyway, kicking it with Andy. So we'll see. Maybe I'll do something extra Tuesday. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. Absolutely just me. Absolutely. Thank you for tuning in, buddy. Looks like they do amp restoration too. Wow, that Z amp. Wow, that's crazy. Bass Junkie, what are you doing with those kicker subs in the background, Andy? Well, this one is blown, which will never run. This one needs to go back in the car because it's the unsigned. My little passive radiator speaker here. This one is not signed by Steve Irby, so this one needs to go back into the car. I brought the one that was signed to Slamology because why not? And so that needs to go in there, swapped. This 8, I wanted to do a comparison video against the Triangle, plus I just wanted to buy it because it's an 8-inch kicker. I mean, look how cute that is. It's amazing. I love this thing. It's so little, but it's a kicker. And then the 12, I have 2 of them, and they're dual 2s. I wouldn't mind getting another dual 2 and throwing them in the quad box and seeing how they score watt for watt compared to the L7R and how they sound. But honestly, I've had those for a long time, for a very long time. Yeah, I'm so far behind on the comments here, guys. Lamont Drew, thank you for tuning in. How loud do you think 4 Scar SDR18 Dual 2s will be with 4 Scar RP 1500 amps and a 2008 Expedition? It's going to bang, bro. Each one at 1 ohm. On an RP 1500, you're going to see 600 watts to a little bit over 1,000 after rise on each 18. And they're only rated for 600 RMS. Be careful, play within reason. But you're going to be given all the power that it'll ever need, which is good. And 4 of them should be able to do 52s. 152s, solid. I mean, once you get to a threshold with so much power, your vehicle starts flexing, you start losing SPL watt for watt, depends the build. You know, there's a lot of variables that go with this stuff. And they are semi-efficient drivers. They're not heavy. They're not going to need a lot of power. But you're going to be doing that 52, 53 on like 2, 3K clamped. Maybe a little bit more. You know, that's really good. Maybe less. Maybe a 49 all day 49. 150 build for sure, dude. I think it'll sound good. It depends on the vehicle, how you're going to do it, how your box is built, how strong it is, which way you got them firing, wall, C-pillar, B-pillar, or flat wall, with no wall, 4th order, 6th order, sealed. I mean, there's a lot of factors that go with it, but, 418s and a Ford Expedition, you got space for days, man. Big box. I would say at least 3.5 cubes per 18 minimum, man. 3.5 cubes, I think that'll do it well. And a lot of port area, man. Maybe 200 square inches of port area, give or take. Yeah, easy. And I think you'd be good. Tune it around like 36. You don't have to tune for the dirt. And you'd be doing 52s, 54s almost. On some entry-level equipment, man. It'd be a very impressive build for what you got, man. Let me know how it goes. Deviant with his weekly public service announcement. Andy has a Patreon. It literally starts at $1 a month. That's 13 cents a stream. Let's go. Sign up. PayPal accepted. Easy peasy. Thank you, Deviant. And also thank you for letting my viewers know that the merch is 15% off for the next 3 days. And just your weekly public service announcement and starting the Discord chat. It is lit. Ashy, fun fact, I was Andy's first $50 super chat. Who's next? I know it was either you or Baba, man. I think you were. That's crazy, dude. You guys are awesome. I know, and you disappeared for a while. I was like, where's Ashy at? He doesn't watch me anymore. He thinks I'm boring because I run kicker. No, I appreciate you, man. Love you, buddy. Oh my, that's why he's talking about a $50 super chat. And then Baba with a $50 super chat. Bang, bang. Thank you, ma'am. Ask and you shall receive. So saith the audio lords. My boy Ashy Larry motivated me. Hit that like, y'all. Thank you, Baba, man. A $50 smackaroony. Oh my goodness, you guys are nuts. Guys are nuts. Thank you, Baba. Love you, man. I know you need more with your system. We've been helping you out, and you're just an awesome person. I'm always talking to you here and there, dude. You guys are all awesome, you know, with just the interaction that I have with you guys, building friendships, relationships. It's just, it's awesome to be in this position and to do this. I'm enjoying it. While it lasts, because nothing lasts forever, man. You know what I mean? One day I might be 60 and I just don't do podcasts anymore. So I'm gonna enjoy these moments while I can, dude. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe, maybe I will go until I'm 60. You know? Who knows? Probably not twice a week, but who knows? I mean, if you guys still watch, I mean, why not? You know? Cornut with a super chat, $5 super chat from the caboose. I can't even complain, man. You know, Cornut, he hooked me up with the Cornut kicker box. Thing is awesome. Next month, we will be celebrating my 1-year anniversary for Andy's Patreon. Get your kicker and living loud with Andy koozies ready. It's been a year. I know, that's crazy. It's been a year. Goodness. October 5th will be a year of my first year of YouTube, hitting 1,000 subs, open up the Patreon, all that stuff, because I opened up the Patreon as soon as I hit 1,000 subs. I could have done it before, but I was like, no, I'm not doing nothing until nothing, you know, I'm ready. And that's awesome, man. You've been there from the beginning. A lot of you guys have, and I love you guys for it. And Cornut, thank you, man. The original caboose. All right, let's see here. And you guys are crazy. Deviant's like, let's do it for the Discord. Andy rhymes with handy and candy. I've been called Candy Andy. Good vibes, elbow cough. You got this. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, make sure you guys hit the like. I know there's a lot in attendance tonight. Over 30 people, 35 people consistently for a while. Make sure you smash that like before you leave. Appreciate you guys just hanging out. We ran over a little bit tonight, but hey, I'm getting to the questions. You guys are hanging out, and I don't want to keep you guys too long, but I'm going to try to get to a couple more here, and then we're going to end it. No way. I am not doing a 6-hour stream. I absolutely could. I would probably run out of breath, and you would see me. I would be passed out, turn green over here. Talk too much. You dropped 100. Nice. Didn't even see that. I didn't see no $100 super chat. You're crazy. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Do not do that, because the super chat function ain't working. Oh my goodness, Ashy, bam, king size Snicker for all the kids, Andy. Oh my, I need that new computer so bad. I'm just waiting. Oh, I hate the super chat function and not being able to see the stuff. Holy crap, Ashy 2 with a $50 super chat. Is it the background music? Like, what is happening? I changed the background music. Now I just see 50s dropping. Like, I love you guys. Thank you so much. And I love Snickers. True story. Never had a Snickers until I was about 21, 22 years old. Thought I was allergic to them because I'm allergic to peanuts. And I'm like, oh, I can't eat a Snickers. But I'm not allergic to peanuts. I'm allergic to almonds, cashews, walnuts, that kind of stuff. Not peanuts. They're not a nut. They're a legume. So the first time I had a Snickers, I was like, oh my goodness, they're as good as they look on the commercials. No joke. So thank you, man. Appreciate you. Man, you guys are freaking awesome. Man. Oh my. I'm done. I'm done. Baba, slow down. Both you guys. Oh my goodness. It's the background music. I'm telling you, it's the background music. Oh man, you guys are killing me right now. Oh my goodness. Baba with $100 super chat. Nuts, you say? Come on now. Come on, peeps. Make it rain, y'all. 14.4 Discord chat for the win. You seen it live, Ashy. Live and direct. Thank you, Baba. Man, you guys making me choke up, literally. $100 super chat. I love you guys. I really do. Thank you so much, Baba. Thank you. There's more reasons than money than why I do this, but it's just like it's nice. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It is nice to be able to get paid to do this stuff and talk about car audio, but it's just, man, you guys are insane. You guys are literally insane, and I love you guys for it. I do, but and I feel so special to be able to do this stuff, man. You guys are nuts. Yes, Baba for the win, Jeff. Yes. Deviant. Yo, since the 14.4 volt Discord, you gave a boatload of money. Do we have permission to post certain pics on Discord? If it's anything that has anything to do with Living Loud with Randy, I'm gonna have to say no. But otherwise, sure. Just don't make me regret it. El Fuego, Andy, one day you'll be 50 and watching a bunch of live streams like a buddy of mine. I know. One day, man. You know, time flies. You know, I know I'm not that old yet, but I know it flies. It flies. I feel like I just turned 32 and I'm like almost halfway there to 33, it seems like. Lamont Drew, what do you think of the Kicker Quad box? I love it. You know, for $16.99, you might think that's expensive, but go get a custom box built, 4 12-inch L7Rs and throw some carpet on it. Make it the same. You're not going to find a cheaper price, and if you do, your buddy's helping you out doing it. I think it's the ultimate prefab, profab, loaded enclosure that you can buy. The thing comes on a pallet. This thing is huge, but not that big. It's not as big as it looks in the pictures. I know that kind of sounds weird, but it doesn't, and it'll fit in your car. It's big, don't get me wrong. It's not going to fit in your Honda Civic, but you'll still have some trunk space. It'll fit in a lot of two-door or two-row SUVs, you know, smaller stuff like Ford Escapes and stuff. It'll fit with ease. But I love it, man. It's awesome. I always wanted one when they came out, and I've seen a lot of people run them, you know, dealers and stuff, and I was like, I don't know any dealers that's going to have a quad box around here in Pittsburgh, and so as soon as they came online available, I bought one, man. I wanted one so bad. Jeff Wallace with the $10 super chat. You guys are, man, it is the background music, 100%. Thank you, Jeff Wallace. 14.4 volt talk Discord. He's in the Discord as well. The chat is lit. Thank you, Jeff, for always tuning in, man. And appreciate you guys. I really do. And we're back to the old music. But you know what? I love this music, too. Coronut Andy has the best chat feed on YouTube. You know what? I try, and I feel like so many other channels are losing out because they don't. They don't. But it just, you know, the different type of channels, when you're talking with somebody, it's harder. When you're by yourself, you can do a lot more as how you want to do it, but yet you're limited on what you can do because you're talking and you can't talk and read, you know, at the same time and do all this other stuff. But they need more interaction. I keep telling Unmasked guys, I'm like, listen, Ernie, Jeremy, throw up the comments, get it going. We like that. We like that interaction. We like to ask questions. Even if we know the answer, we like to do that. You know, and I feel like a lot of channels, a lot of live streams need to do it more, man. They really do. Deviant with the $9.99 super chat. Ayo, 14.4 volt talk. Discord is lit. Since we paying, can we post some pics in Discord? I got some Living Loud with Andy Gems. The community needs them. That one meme you made with the Living Loud with Andy, was it not the toaster? There was the other one too. He was killing it in there, man. Hey, I'm telling you guys, if you guys get the... All right, I'm done. I am done. You guys need to stop. Like, literally, holy crap. Ashy, we love you too. I love you too. We love you, Andy. Your family, bro. Thank you, man. Thank you. With $100 super chat. Man, you guys are dropping this like they're like dollar bills or something. Like, up. I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you, Ashy. I'm glad that you're tuning into the shows again, you know, and I know life gets to most of us all the time, you know, and it's just as a community, I feel like we're growing, and organically it's becoming something that has never been. If it has, I've never seen it. And you know, there's always these clicks, but it's not a click. You know, it's something different. I don't like clicks. And what we have here is it's it's special. It's very special. And I'm just glad to be a part of it, man. I really am. And I love you guys too, man, so much. Thank you for your super chat, Ashy. Man, you guys are nuts. You guys aren't going to let me end this live, are you? I can't. Oh, man, you guys are just me with a $20 super chat, super sticker. If it's a super sticker, I can't see it on here, unfortunately. But thank you for your $20 super chat, just me. I know you're tuning in. You super chat too, man. You're here. You're smashing the like. You're tuning in. You're commenting. You're questioning. Thank you, man. Thank you for supporting. You guys are killing me. John, thank you. 269 show offs. Listen, I know when I drop a $5 super chat, man, I feel like I'm at the dollar store. I'm just, just put it in the buggy, like, you guys are crazy. Same, man, but thank you. I appreciate every penny, every dollar. Just, the initiative to super chat. Like, what? Man, you guys are awesome. John K., another founder of the Discord chat and a lot of things, man. Thank you, buddy. Patreon as well. Love you guys. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. I'm going to lose my voice. It's not the music, Andy. Oh, come on. I just need something to... It has to be. Oh, man. I know you guys are just... Guys are there for me, and it's awesome. It's awesome. It really is. Come on. Oh, it could be the Discord. It very well could be the Discord chat. Everyone just... Yep. We're just not going to let Andy go off the show tonight. Everyone starts super chatting, okay? Okay, no problem. See, I'm going to see all these comments when I get off here. I just know it. Oh, my... Stop! Oh my, El Fuego, I love you. Oh my God, you guys are... Kayla, you gotta get up here. This is crazy. El Fuego with $100 super chat. I'm out of emotion. I am out of emotion. Thank you, El Fuego. Man, I owe you guys my shirt on my back. I'm about to... Here you go. Send it. What's your address? Baba and Ashy inspired me, El Fuego. Thank you. Another OG from every podcast. He gets a shout out. He even got the shout out on the Quietly Loud or whatever show with Drew and them. And he's getting a discount on his Bobby Gately box, which is awesome. He's been there. He's a supporter and just car audio enthusiast. And he's always throwing me them softballs too. I know El Fuego, and I appreciate that because I need those softballs. And those tough questions too, man. That's what we're here for. And just... Man, you guys are nuts. I think you're taking advantage of me because I can't see the super chats pop up, and I'm just, scrolling through here like nothing's happening, and then boom, $100 super chat. You guys are awesome. Man. Oh, my goodness, guys. Killing me. Thank you. Yes, it is raining, guys. Elliott Design, what is up? I have never seen El Fuego drop a bill like that either. I've never got a $100 super chat until tonight. And I got 3 of them. You guys are... I am not good at reacting to things right away, good or bad. It takes me a while. And then I'm like, holy crap, that just happened. Or, oh no, that just happened. It takes a while to sink in. And that's why this is just... Yeah. You're right, William. I'm gonna lose it. This is nuts, man. Yeah, birthday stream is being left in the dust. You guys are awesome. I know that you guys went crazy on my birthday, and you're going crazier tonight. Man, you guys are... I know this is your hard-earned money too, and I appreciate it, and I just know a lot of things, and I know that, I'm here for a reason, man, and I just... It's awesome, man. You guys are making me... I'm starting to literally choke up here. Thank you, guys. Thank you, John. It's okay, Elliot. It's okay. Notifications, they're a pain in the butt. YouTube, StreamYard, no bueno. Wake up the family, Andy. I know they're actually laying in bed. They go to bed early, like 10:30, 11 o'clock. Real early. It's 11:30 here. I go and check in on them though after I'm done. said I'm dropping all the pics in the Discord. Oh, come on, man. Don't do that to me. I know. Here I wanted to get a good night's sleep. You know, I went to bed early last night because the night before I slept like 4 hours. And no, yeah, it's just going to be hard. I'm going to, you know, it's just, it's hard after these live streams anyway. You know, yes, you run out of the ability to talk any longer, but you still got the energy. You think you can do it, but you can't. You know, and it's just like your mind's running. Oh my. I need to just hit the end button. You guys, I love you, but oh my. What? Baba with another $100 super chat. What is it? Like, pinch me. Am I sleeping right now? Like, what is happening right now? All half Baba with $100 super chat. All half the chat father Fuego. Brought to you by 14.4 Talk Discord chat. And it don't stop. Man. I need to tell you guys my deepest, darkest secret. I feel like I owe you that, you know? Like, thank you guys. You guys are freaking amazing, and you guys are nuts. You guys are crazy, and I don't even want to know what the caboose is going to be, because it's you know, like, guys aren't going to have any money left. Like, we can't even run the outro. There's been too many super chats. There's no outro, but we can't not have an outro. You guys are driving me crazy. I love you guys. Thank you, Baba. Thank you, guys. Man, oh my, I can't. My voice is gone. Thank you, Elliot. You know, I see you tuning in too, man. And I'm just happy to be able to be a face with this stuff and on TV, if you want to call this TV. Andy naked holding his L7 covering the good bits. Yeah, take my clothes and everything off my back and just let me keep my sub. Don't take that. Andy taking everyone to Red Lobster every night. I mean, yeah, you absolutely could. You know what? Red Lobster, we haven't been there in a while. I'm going to have to do that for you guys. Red Lobster it is. Red Lobster sounds delish. I mean, Kayla's place is the Cheesecake Factory, but we've been there before. We've been to Red Lobster the last time. And he's going to call Candy Call sick next week. Yeah, I mean... I might have to, just cause, you know, I might have to go live at the wedding. Listen, I owe these guys. I gotta go live. What do you mean? Hear me out, Justin. Now, Justin's a very good friend of mine. He comes out to all the Team SP Loud events. First wedding I've actually ever been invited to, so can't miss it for the world. Tonight may pay for a moving van to Stillwater. You're absolutely right, Stu. It's been crazy. I don't know if you've been in here the whole time, man. You guys are crazy. And Baba, do not buy a computer. Your boy SJC got something in the works. Are you kidding me? I've been hearing birdies and winks, but no one's telling me nothing. And, you know, you guys are, you know, I don't even know what to say. Like, just everything. You guys making this happen. Literally making this happen. If I didn't have you guys watching me and supporting me and doing this and making it happen, it would be so much harder, and it wouldn't be what it is today. It really wouldn't. And I can't say nothing but thank you guys. You know, I just, man. Yeah, you guys broke me. Yep. Yep. Baba says gonna have the low roll low on the super chat, so this account almost tapped now. You're crazy, Baba. And that's the thing, man. It's not like you guys got millions of dollars. Like, this is your hard-earned money, and then, man, you guys are just awesome. Yes, just wait, Andy, just wait. Okay, so there's confirmation right there. Okay, so I mean, you guys are, I can't. You literally broke me, guys. Like, my voice is gone. I don't know what to say. I can't get more excited than I'm already excited. Like, I am clipped. I full tilt boogie. There is nothing else. There is nothing else here. It's no dynamic headroom available. It's gone. It is gone. SPL meter of the wedding. Well, you know he's going to be bumping in his car on his way out. You know that. He's got 4 12 sundowns on a Sundown 12K. It's a nice setup. 154s all day. Oh, man. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Elliot. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Deviant, we love you, Andy. Take the super chat money and spoil your family. Have an epic, fun day. Thank you, Deviant, and I will. I will. You know, I try to keep my finances separate from everything else, but certain situations, 100%, man. 100%. 100%. And I'll have to make a little post, and we'll have to put something on there. I'll try. I try to do stuff for you guys, and tonight has been... I can't even explain what tonight has been. Yes. Absolutely, man. You know, that's what I was telling Kayla. I'm like, you know, we need a date night, but, you know, family night, we can do that a lot. You know, we just need time. It's like I'm always doing these live streams, or I'm working, or I'm doing some kind of car audio, or, you know, we're doing some family event that's not our family, it's our extended family. And we need more of that time for sure. But one step at a time, man. Right, Andy? You take care. If you need to head off, you head off. Yeah, I'm about to bounce. My voice is shot. You guys, you're done. You're done. I love you guys so much. I will see you Tuesday with a Kickin' It with Andy show. Let me get my little thing going here because I am gone. I guess we can do the Kick It with Andy show. No, we'll just do the regular. We'll do the regular. But I will see you guys Tuesday. We're going to talk about subwoofer sizes and give some stuff away, man. It's been awesome, man. You guys are awesome. Everybody, for your super chats. I love you each individually so much. You guys are awesome. And the people that have been tuned in, commenting, just watching, not even commenting, but watching. We're watching later. Thank you so much. I love you guys. And we don't even need a caboose tonight, but I love you guys so much. But thank you so much. And as always, stay living loud. See you on the next one. Is it too soon? No, is it too soon? We had one from RGA, and then we got another one from Ashy, which would be the caboose. And Cornut says, not today, Junior. It's C Note, but got him. I will see you guys. Oh, no, Deviant just stole it. Deviant just stole it. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.